Adjustments, so as you guys said, the only way you can make fuel is to lift, and that's what they've told Ryan Hunter-Reay to do, even if it means losing the lead.
How difficult is that to do if you're a race driver?
Well, having to lift to save fuel with Briscoe chasing him, it definitely changes your concentration and your routine. So it also can bring on the scenario of making mistakes when you're trying to think about that.
But remember that Ryan Hunter-Reay and Ryan Briscoe pitted on the same lap. So they should be in exactly the same fuel predicament. So it's not like you've got a Ryan Briscoe that pitted 5 laps later. You've got people who started with the same level of fuel.
And what I would do if I was Hunter-Reay, I'd let Briscoe go by and just stay behind him, try and and just save your fuel. Because let him set the pace. Let him set your pace, and then set him up with 2 laps to go.
You agree, Jan?
No,
I don't either.
You never let anybody go by when you're in the lead.
But why not let him set his pace? If this guy who we're looking at right here is so strong, don't let Briscoe push it. Get behind him, and you just play with him and let him pace it, and you try and save fuel. And then when you have to get after him with 2 laps to go, if he really needs to save fuel,
then you let him go by. Somebody makes a mistake, you have a caution, you're toast.
Yeah, you're true. You're true. I was getting consumed with the whole idea of green. I mean, he's playing for yellow.
All right, Jack, that's how we feel. How about you?
Well, I got to tell you guys, you got to remember how long that back straightaway is. We talk about it. It's turn 1, the short chute, turn 2, and the back stretch at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. As bumpy as it is, you can get a little bit of a draft. In a draft, who gets better fuel mileage, the guy in front or the guy behind? I kind of like the idea, maybe let Briscoe get ahead of me, and maybe that's a way for me to save some fuel. That's a long way going straight, fellas.
Oh, I know, but
Jack's a good friend, isn't he? He's a good friend of mine. It's interesting.
To give up the lead with the race less than 18 minutes to finish, and it may happen right here.
Yeah, but we saw how confident Hunter-Reay is. I mean, I think Ryan could get him back.
Well, we'll see, because Ryan Briscoe has taken the lead.
Interesting twist here. We saw Will Power.
Oh, here comes Ryan Hunter-Reay back in turn 1.
Oh!
And he forced Ryan to...
Oh, but he shortcut.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Now they both shortcut, but he made a pass and shortcut. What happened was Briscoe went to the inside of the curb. Yeah. He didn't do a full shortcut, but he went to the inside of the curb. So does race control let this go? Or when you make a pass and then you shortcut, is that considered a foul?
I think it's a foul. Because he did leave the course. Not in a big way of going around the tire barrier, but he went around the curbing. So if there was a wall...
Yeah. So in that case, race control may make him give the lead to Briscoe here, whether he wants to or not. Which would be, if you try to pass somebody and then you shortcut, yes, that should be a penalty.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
I got it. I don't know, do I?
And there's the shortcut right there. He went through
they both shortcut.
Yeah. Maybe since they both shortcut, it nullifies it.
Well, no, the thing is, though, Briscoe would not have shortcut unless he was forced there.
Yeah, he was.
So he made the move, got to the inside of the curb. Now,
so warned him or said you have to switch it back?
We've been told from race control that they've warned Hunter-Reay.
Briscoe takes the lead again. Will Power looking for second.
So that was self-correcting.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
but I want to get back to the warning doesn't mean switch back. The
warning just means, hey, watch it there.
Yeah, tap you on the wrist.
Yeah, that's like if you get pulled over and you get a warning. That's a win.
Yeah.
Briscoe with 5 overtakes left.
So after all that discussion, Briscoe's out in front of Hunter-Reay.
And then Hunter-Reay will say, well, I decided that I'd let him go by because I want to save some fuel.
Guys, there's a method.
Should Andretti Autosport win, and really its first time out, as far as series victories is concerned, they would tie Team Penske. We are a long way from the finish.
See, I like the idea of being Hunter Ray right now, and he paces himself off of Briscoe. And he doesn't have to worry about Briscoe being behind him. I guess he's got to worry about Power being behind him. But he doesn't have to be worried about setting the pace. He's just going to save fuel. Right now, this is where Jack was saying, this long back straightaway, Hunter Ray can get up behind Briscoe and maybe just feather back on the throttle a little bit and conserve some fuel.
He looks to the inside again.
Now see his job. Oh! His job is to push Briscoe, A, because he wants him to make a mistake, B, because he wants him to use more fuel, and in the meantime, maybe I'll slide through in the lead. This is good stuff.
You know, at the top of the show, we said the one thing that these drivers loved about this circuit is these long straightaways. So Tony Kottman, what a great job he did in laying this out. Because the driver said, we really like that opportunity to pass. Well, when have we seen this kind of opportunity to pass fairly and not force the hand of something, to really make it a fair pass versus saying, okay, I'm either going to take him out and me out, or I'm going to make the pass and get penalized. This creates great, fair, hard wheel-to-wheel racing.
Ryan's locking him up there at times. Yeah, from the very first time I saw the layout of this course, I thought, wow, that's going to be good, because you've got these technical sections, but you've also got two very long straightaways that will allow passing.
Well, it's also worth saying, as we look at that battle for first and how tight that is that Tony Kottman, originally the design was to put a chicane in the middle of this long straightaway. He talked to the drivers, and the drivers said, you know what, in Australia when we were there, those straightaways were just a little too short, and then we hit a chicane. So he said, fine, if you guys want to have the longest straightaway in IndyCar history, great, we'll take it out. Good call.
And that's what's producing this race.
Here we go.
Nice. See, now what he's doing right now, he's studying. He's going to town on Briscoe, because I'm going to lay back there, I'm going to save fuel, and I'm going to figure out what I need to set up to make that pass. And that's what Jack has always been saying is, when do you want to be leading? You know, those are the questions he's asked. Do you want to be leading on that last lap or not?
Jack, we got a great battle going on here for the top 3 spots.
Yeah, Bob, and we also have a great challenge to face us. As I show you the weather radar, see all this red? Right here is Sao Paulo and the race course. We are sitting atop a ticking time bomb. It's going to rain again.
Oh, jeez.
Throws the fuel issue out.
Yeah.
Wow. Briscoe's wide. Oh, he's in the tires.
Briscoe missed the corner.
That's why you want that.
Ryan Ray has the lead, and now he has enough fuel, because that's going to be a full course caution. That's why you push somebody from behind. Poor Ryan Briscoe.
So does that mean that you like the idea of Ryan Hunter Ray getting behind Briscoe?
That was a brilliant stroke of strategy, Robbie.
And Jack.
Quit bragging, Buell.
No. But how exciting is this street course racing to kick off the year?
He kept pushing him. He started locking up brakes, and
man,
Ryan's got to be thinking, I can't believe it.
And that is into turn 5. That's the other good passing zone there.
Hang on a minute. The Ganassi team's back in it, folks, because they were back there struggling. Now all of a sudden they're back in the game.
Right. There's Ryan just missing the corner. See ya.
Just missed his braking point just a little bit. Got in too deep. I'm not going to slow it down.
Man.
Shazam, Ryan Hunter Ray says.
And there is the reaction from Team Penske. Well, he's got a banged up front nose, but we'll get growing again as the Holmatro safety team gets him started again. Ryan Hunter Ray, can he hold on for the next 11 minutes and win this race? Power is second, Rafael Matos is third, Mira fourth, and Dan Weldon running in 5th position. And now the field will close up, so we're going to have some very, very interesting racing when they go green once again, and it shouldn't be very long. Once Ryan Briscoe is restarted, we should get the green flag once again. What a way to start the season, huh?
And a perfect opportunity now, you know, for Ryan Hunter-Reay, Will Power, catch their breath. Remember, we saw how hard Hunter-Reay was working when he got out of the car. Then Jack went over and talked to Will Power. We saw how his hands were getting beat up.